What is the difference between a flow chart and algorithm? Before we go ahead with the differences, the difference between a data flow diagram, this is often important with computer science people. The DFD and flow chart. So first let us see the difference that DFD and flow chart have. They are that a data flow diagram typically describes the data flow within the system. So data flow diagram is for data flow within the system, and the flow chart describes the detailed logic of the business process. So it describes the detailed logic of the business process. Now let us see the difference between flow chart and algorithm. First is algorithm is a stepwise analysis of the work to be done, and flow chart is a pictorial representation of the algorithm. As the flow chart is a picture of work to be done, it may be printed in our mind when we observe it. Second difference. An algorithm is a precise rule. We have a set of rules specifying how to solve some problem, while the flow chart is a diagram of sequence of operation, that is again a pictorial representation of algorithm in a computer program or say some application like accounting system. The example is this can be an algorithm. We want some work to be done. So we can write it like this: sum the integer from say 1 to n sum, assign it to n sum to be 0, sum equal to 0, and 1 to n are the possible values. Sum we start with 0, we assign 1 to x, and we say while x is not equal to or less than equal to n, we do sum is equal to sum plus x, x is coming here, and we increment x and this while loop and then print this sum. What about the example in flow chart? We sum the integer from 1 to n and we show this particular thing in terms of the diagram like this: input and some condition like this and values. So these are the notation of the flow chart. Let us see the differences in other language or word. Flowchart is very important tool for developing algorithm and program. First of all, it is a pictorial representation of step-by-step solution of a problem, and programmer often use it as a planning program tool for usually organizing step necessary to solve a problem. It uses boxes of different shape, as I just showed you, that denote different type of instructions. And while making a flowchart, a programmer need not pay attention on the elements of the programming language. He has to pay attention to the logic of the solution to the problem. While the algorithm, it refers to the logic. It is a step-by-step description how to arrive at the solution to the problem. And algorithm is defined as the sequence of instruction that when executed in the specific sequence or specified sequence will obtain the desired results. The set of rules that define how a particular problem can be solved, infinite number of steps, is known as the algorithm. So a good algorithm helps us to create a good, efficient, effective program. Thank you so much. This was the difference between flowchart and algorithm.